Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pay Per Review. But today, it is the mainstream machine duo, War Machine MJ, your rightful WWE champion. Just look at how good this belt is. Look at how good around the shoulder it is. And this is the United States champion, my advocate, Mainstream Malcolm.
So,
we are here today to talk about NXT TakeOver San Antonio, aka, oops, wrong city, Houston, my bad. It's in Texas, but it's commonly referred to as War Games. Yep, with the return of the double-sided steel cage ring, or the double ring steel cage, known as War Games. It's blatantly obvious what it is. So, you know, you got his pick, you got my pick, and you got the dumbass's pick. He's not here because he's still recovering from where I kicked him in the face. Anywho, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Let's go ahead and start with a, I'm not sure what to call this, but let's go ahead and call this a subpar match. It's going to be good, but not as good as the others. It's going to be the resident knockout artist, Cassius Ohno, taking on that battleship of a man, as he so elegantly put it, Lars Sullivan. Now, for those of you who don't know who Cassius Ohno is, he's the former Chris Hero in the indie circuit. He's a hell of an athlete. Big guy, and he can go top rope. Lars Sullivan, however, is a big, rough and tough bastard. He's kind of like Brock Lesnar 2.0.
yeah.
Except for he doesn't have any MMA training. So, but no, Lars Sullivan's been on a warpath, taking out everybody who stood in his way, including his tag team partners that have cost him matches. So, Cassius Ohno feels like he's going to put the big man down. Who do you have and why?
I'm probably gonna pick Cassius Ohno.
Going to pick Cassius Ohno?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be the devil's advocate this time. I'm going to say Sullivan's going to steamroll Ohno. Because Cassius Ohno can eat a pin and still look great.
Yeah.
Or Sullivan, on the other hand, this would be good for him to take the pin. Or to win the match.
Yeah.
And, of course, Rod has to agree with you. Anyway, the next match is a rivalry that's in running for Rivalry of the Year with us. It is, well, I don't have any fun nicknames, but it's Aleister Black taking on the Velveteen Dream. Now, this rivalry has been built solely on one thing: recognition. The Velveteen Dream wishes to have Aleister Black recognize him, to say his name, to recognize his existence. Aleister Black refuses to acknowledge a child that throws a fit.
Yeah.
He even went so far as not to address him as the Velveteen Dream, but to address him as Patrick.
Your real name.
Yeah, his real name. Of course, throughout this rivalry, Velveteen Dream's trying to get the upper hand on Aleister Black, even, jumping his opponent before, he get a chance to take him out. And then he takes out, he jumps Aleister Black before a match, tries to beat him down. Aleister Black comes out of the situation he's put in. He tries to black mass Velveteen Dream, but Velveteen Dream just escaped by the skin of his teeth. So this is a damn good rivalry. Both these guys are fantastic. Especially Aleister Black's character work. But who do you have and why?
I think Aleister Black's going to win.
Gonna take Black?
Yeah.
You know what? All of us are gonna bet on Black. It fits. Anyway, the next match will be for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. It will be a fatal four-way. It's going to be the winner of the 2017 Mae Young Classic, Kairi Sane, taking on one half of the iconic duo Peyton Royce, taking on Ember Moon, and taking on Sanity's Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hell of a match. Especially since all four of these lovely ladies are so damn talented.
Okay.
Ember Moon has the best looking finisher in all of WWE. Kairi Sane's got one hell of an elbow. And of course, Wifey Cross is unpredictable. And we don't even know if Peyton Royce is going to bring her bestie, Billie Kay. So, got unpredictability. The other variables that Kairi and Ember bring to the table, and then you got the numbers game in Peyton's favor. So, who do you say and why?
I'm gonna say Ember Moon.
You gonna say my girl Ember Moon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Ember Moon. But one thing I can say, however, Kairi Sane is not gonna be eating that pinfall.
It's probably gonna be Wars.
It's probably gonna what?
It's probably gonna be Wars.
Probably. If anything, Kairi Sane definitely not gonna eat the pin. She's way too hot to. I mean, hot as in momentum. She has far too much momentum to eat a pin.
Yeah.
But she is cute though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and Rodimus picks Peyton Royce. Oh well, whatever.
Hmm.
The next match is going to be for the NXT Championship. It will be the manliest man that ever man, the Celtic Colossus, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I wanted to call him Galloway for a second there.
Don't be stupid.
Anyway, Drew McIntyre will be defending against Los Ingranables, Cien Andrade Almas, and of course his lovely manager Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
This match is built on one thing, and that is respect. Because Zelina has been going up to McIntyre, demanding that Cien gets a match, and all McIntyre's been saying is, I'd be happy to give him a match. He has to come and ask for it, like a man. And so, a couple of weeks ago on NXT TV, McIntyre was about to call him out with contract in hand, after he'd already signed it, when he got attacked by Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
Andrade jumped him from behind, beat him up, grabbed the contract, signed it. Then he took a wad of pre-chewed gum, stuck it to the back of the contract, and stuck it to Galloway's chest.
Damn.
Yeah. Great work. Anyway, so now they're going to beat the respect out of each other. Who do you have and why?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. We all bet on McIntyre. So, you know, that's kind of undisputed. Speaking of undisputed, the marquee match is going to be a War Games match. It has been well over a decade since we have seen the last War Games match, and if that chump were here, he would have given you a little history on it.
He's a fag. He likes doing shit like that.
I wouldn't say that I would say that he gets really anal about his history.
Yeah.
Because he's a chump.
He's a bitch.
Anyway. But the likes of Dusty Rhodes, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, Goldust, all of the WCW greats have competed in a War Games match at least once. Especially Hulk Hogan donning stupid face paint. Can we just, like, excommunicado Hulk Hogan permanently?
Yeah, can we do that?
Because I don't want him in Bullet Club.
Oh, God.
He's a terrible human being.
He just needs to be sit down forever. He just needs to sit down forever, bro.
He just needs to go back to his cave and stay there.
Yeah.
Anyway. It will be a 6-man tornado tag match. Now, it's going to... All 9 men are going to enter at different intervals. So, or I assume that could be. They could all come out at one time, who knows. But it's going to be the current NXT Tag Team Champions, Sanity, Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Dillian Kane, taking on the returning Authors of Pain, and Roddy Strong, taking on Mr. Steal Your Girl, Bobby Fish, Constipated Kyle O'Reilly, and say it with me, Adam Cole, baby! The Undisputed Era. Now, let's go ahead and get the backgrounds on this out of the way. Let's start with the Authors of Pain. We haven't seen them since they lost the Tag Team Championships to Sanity at the last TakeOver.
Yeah.
And of course, a couple of weeks ago when they got their rematch against Sanity and Undisputed Era intervened. Now, let's look at Undisputed Era. 3 of ROH's top indie talents. You know, you got the former Redragon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. And, of course, Adam Cole, baby!
Hell yeah.
Former Bullet Club. Former 3-time ROH champion. The only 3-time champion in all of their history. You know, he lost the belt to Christopher Daniels before he lost it to Cody Rhodes. Anyway, but they made their debut at the last TakeOver special where they took out, where Fish and O'Reilly took out Sanity after they had won the Tag Team Champions.
Yep.
And then the 2 of them plus Cole took out Galloway. So they're here, and they're here to shock the system. What system they're trying to shock, I don't know. With what, I don't know. But they recently tried to get Roderick Strong involved. You know, they tried to recruit him, you know, they tried to recruit him Bullet Club style by giving him a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Then they tried to recruit him Nexus style by giving him an armband.
Didn't work.
Well, it kind of worked. Because when Undisputed Era attacked Authors of Pain when they're doing their rematch, Roderick Strong came out. He put on the armband, you know, signified, hey, I'm one of you guys. I'm cool. Pass the bong, man.
Yeah.
They got the Author of Pain up for Roderick to hit, and he let a wild right hook fly into Adam Cole's face.
Damn it.
So, that's where Roderick Strong fits into this. Of course, Roderick Strong used to wrestle in ROH. I think he was one of their champions. I wouldn't know because I'm not a wrestling analyst.
You're like Rod.
Chump.
Okay, what?
Well, let's just leave the gay insults out of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's not fair to rope them in with them.
Still gay though.
It's not fair to them.
Okay.
You see my point?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of an insult to them to rope him into it.
Yeah.
Because he's an asshole. Because he sucks.
Sucks cock.
Anyway. As far as the match goes, I believe it's going to be elimination style. It's going to be down to last team or last person remaining. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never watched a War Games match in my life.
Me neither.
We might do that after we get done with this. Anyway, but there's one thing to note about this match. It's not going to be the traditional cell. They're going to take the roof off.
Why?
Well, because Triple H said this in his press conference, well, in his conference call about the match. He basically said, this is a new generation. You know, you never saw Arn Anderson do a moonsault.
Yeah.
Which, that'd be fucking cool if he did.
I'd like to see that.
Especially with all the big guys now doing all those flippy moves.
Yeah, yeah.
And Braun Strowman's kip up. Forget about it. I would poop my pants if I saw Arn Anderson do a moonsault.
I'd just be like, okay, I've seen everything. No.
Anyway, who do you have and why?
I have Offers of Pain.
You got AOP and Roddy Strong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, as much as I hate to say this, I agree with the chump of a champion. We're both picking the Undisputed Era.
Nice.
You know, they're going to shock the system.
But these nuts.
Now, what sucks about this show is we're going to have to wait a whole week to see a damn good match. Because for the folks in attendance at TakeOver Houston, they will get to see Johnny Gargano versus Pete Dunne for the UK Championship.
Nice.
And we're not going to see it till next Wednesday's NXT TV.
Gay.
That sucks.
That's gay as fuck.
Because if anything, they should take Sullivan and Ono off the card.
Yeah, just have that in the regular NXT match.
Yeah. Well, because the NXT after TakeOver specials is always a recap show.
Yeah.
It's always, here's what happened. Here's how they felt after the match. It's always the D card come out and have matches.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yes, that is our picks for War Games. The three of us are going to be here tomorrow. Well, this is Friday that we're recording, but tomorrow is and Saturday before the show, and we're going to record Survivor Series. SmackDown versus Raw. How great has that been?
Been good so far.
Oh yeah. Especially where Raw got the advantage, taking out SmackDown. Yeah, Team Raw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, stop playing with yourself over there. Team Raw.
I have my hands in my pocket. Don't be gay.
Anyway, Kurt Angle's a motherfucking man.
Goddamn right he is.
Of course, we got Triple H on our teams.
He came out there. He's like, if you're not gonna make an announcement, I'll do it myself.
If you're not gonna do your damn job, I'm gonna do it for you.
The fifth member of Team Raw is me. I'm like, oh, yeah, my God. Heart attack.
Listen, I'm happy that Triple H took over Jason Jordan's spot. Not because I don't like Jason Jordan.
He's a good wrestler. His gimmick right now is stupid as fuck.
He's a great wrestler. His music sucks.
The gimmick he's in sucks.
Well, he's making the most of it.
He's trying.
His story sucks. He's Kurt Angle's son.
He got booed the fuck out on Monday Night Raw though, Atlanta.
I know, but he was doing such great character work, especially where he was crying and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Nigga, you crying?
That was good, but it's just, they do this, they could turn him heel.
Yeah, then they might have to have him fight against Kurt Angle down the line.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the rivalry.
Yeah, have him going against his own father.
Yeah. Of course, it looks like they're building up to Kurt Angle versus Triple H at this year's WrestleMania, which I would not argue against.
Hey, it's gonna be. It looks good to me. I don't mind one bit.
Oh yeah.
I like to see that.
But let's see. As far as stuff coming down the pipeline, we're still going to try and work on deliberations for the year-end awards.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be on Twitch. We're going to set up our own Twitch channel. More to come. I still have to review WCPW Refuse to Lose before Defiant Wrestling's We Are Defiant, which I will be reviewing. and previewing, because the main event is a triple threat for the Defiant Wrestling title.
Yeah.
It's going to be the villain, Marty Scurll, defending against the prestigious one, Joe Hendry, and defending against Martin Kirby.
Nice.
Was supposed to be Will Ospreay, but he can't make it.
Because he got shit to do.
Because he's got shit to do everywhere else in the world, because he is one of the best.
New Japan.
Hey.
More than New Japan, though.
I was going to say, hey, he's, one of the top tier members of Chaos. Speaking of which, I saw Steven Larson's count out last week. They were talking about top 10 WWE New Japan matches.
Yeah.
One of the matches on their list was Okada versus Reigns.
Okay.
Hey, I think that'd be a good match.
I mean, yeah, but I think, what would I think I'll win though?
I'd say Okada.
Okada does have the will to win though.
Yeah.
I'll say Okada too.
Another one they said was Minoru Suzuki of Suzuki Gun taking on Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
And Suzuki's a tough bastard.
Damn, I forgot who that is.
Well, he's the leader of Suzuki Gun.
I just haven't watched him. I haven't watched him in a while though.
Well, the only match I've seen of his is one from WCPW where he took on Joe Coffey. And it was one hell of a match. Let's see.
What are you talking about? Hold on. What's the name again?
Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, never mind. I don't know. I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Wait, were you talking about the guy who's facing?
No, I was talking about I was thinking about the Stone Pitbull.
Oh, that's Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, I was thinking him for me. I was like, damn.
They also said Samoa Joe versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
I would watch that.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, of course we got a preview and review of Survivor Series.
Oh, preview Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Well, preview and review it.
Yeah. We're also going to do a review of TakeOver War Games.
Down the line.
What else?
You're also going to see me punch Rod in the face.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I mean, I've already kicked the man in his face, so.
Do a nice little punch in the face.
Just. 1, 2, don't flinch. All day, every day. You want to go night-night? You want to go night-night?
I already went night-night.
Yeah, I know. Missed the last 30 minutes of Tenacious D.
I know. Fuck.
You woke up to chuckle one time, and that's it. You even missed the hawk.
God.
Use the hawk.
I missed that part. That was my favorite part too.
Anyway,
Use the hack.
the hawk.
Like them cock push-ups.
Anyway, that's going to do it for now. He is Mainstream Malcolm. I am the rightful WonderShop WWE champion, War Machine MJ. We are Mainstream Machine. We will see you guys next time.